You mentioned when your daughter in high school, was didn't want to play. The coach was hard. You said he was demanding, but a good coach. What knowing, obviously you being a coach, having that perspective of knowing what it's like to have parents complain and have kids complain to their parents about you. Did you feel like you had a little bit of a different perspective? And how did you, when your kids came to you and maybe had an issue with their coach, playing time, expectations, whatever the case may be, did you encourage your children? I'm a big believer, even with my young kids. Like, if you have a question on why you're batting eighth, go talk to your coach. Don't
Yeah,
ask me. Like,
yeah.
how did you encourage your kids to advocate for themselves with their coaches?
They don't like to go talk to their coaches.
No.
No, Jimmy never at Cornell. He didn't. He's a great coach, but he did. Jimmy had questions. I said, "Well, ask him," and
Yeah.
he never wanted to do that. I have players will come in and see me, but they don't really want to.
Yeah, why? Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. I think part of it is it's usually about playing time, usually, and you're not going to get more playing time by talking to me.
Right.
So, when I tell players, and I know they want to play more, I said, you just got to be better. You got to work harder. With Sissy, I knew her high school coach was tougher than most, but I knew he wasn't overboard. I mean, well, he was a little overboard, but he was a great coach. They won 3 state championships, and that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But he was a great coach, and I said, you got to just stick it out. And she had days where she was close to not wanting to. I said, look, you got to stick this out. It'll pay off someday. And, she's happy that she stuck it out. It was a great experience for her. And, but you have to talk to each one of your kids. Just like I talk to 10 players every year. They all want to play more. They all want to get the ball more. That's all part of kids today. They want more. They all think they're going to play in the NBA, and it's hard to do. But it's not a bad thing to want that and work toward it. You just have to realize at some point in time it may not happen. And when that happens, you got to have a plan. And I have a great assistant coach, Jerry McNamara, who was playing in Greece, making about $400,000. He finally said, "This isn't fun anymore. I'm just not happy." And he just left the money on the table, came back, started coaching, and now he's a great coach, great assistant coach. So you work it out. You work it out eventually. The great thing about sports, you learn how to work, you learn how to play with people, work with people, listen, take direction. You have some independence in there, and all that will help you when you get out there in the world. It will help you.
Yeah. I mean, we've said numerous times on the show that the whole idea of youth sports is for everything you just said. It's everything. If everyone just played youth sports to make it to the NBA or make it, then we should just cancel it. It should just go away.
Buddy cried to me after 3 or 4 games when he was in AU basketball in 10th grade. He wasn't playing a lot. And I told him, I said, you got it. You're getting bigger. You can really shoot it. You're going to get there. And he just gave me a jersey sign on the back. You always believed in me. And, I did. I wasn't just being like a false cheerleader. I really thought, as a coach who knows what it takes to get there, that he would get there. And I just want him to know that and know that I believed in it. And he believed that I know what I'm doing. And he got there. And so that's one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me, to see your 2 boys get there, get to where they are as good as they can be. And, that's pretty special. I struggled when I was a walk-on here at Syracuse 150 years ago. And my mother told me, said, just stick it with it. You'll be okay. And, I was like 12th man or something, but it worked. I got there and I started, and, sometimes it works, even when it doesn't work perfectly. I wanted to play in the NBA. I didn't quite get there. And, I was already in grad school and coaching, and that turned out pretty good.